Yes, sorry.
What's your killer app?
Oh, oh.
Killer app.
I am glad you asked that. Right. Does everybody understand what a killer app is? Yeah, right, okay, for good. So let's drill into that one very briefly. So basically, it's something that's really transformative, quite desirable, and nothing else can do this. And I get different reactions when I tell people about this, because some people go, never heard of it. Some people go, no, that's mad, that will never ever happen. I don't like it, I'm running away from it. And other people go, wow. Anybody heard of a space elevator? Ah, right, okay, good. So, just very briefly, there are two ways of getting into space. One is the dangerous and flashy way, Elon Musk way and NASA way. You sit on top of a very large stack of dangerous, highly combustible materials, where you get hot and dangerous going up. It takes you into space, and then you get hot and dangerous coming back down again as you come into re-entry. And we all know about that. But about the same time that rockets were being sort of seriously considered, 100 years ago or so, around about the time the Eiffel Tower was being built, somebody said, well, what would happen if you carried on building the Eiffel Tower? Would you get up into space? And people thought, maybe. They looked at the mechanical properties of this stuff and realised the structure would collapse under its own weight because it's not strong enough to support it because you're having more and more weight the higher up you go. And then a guy called Arthur C. Clarke, heard of him? 2001: A Space Odyssey, the film. You may have heard of that because it's been its 50th anniversary. I think it's this year. And you might hear about this with the moon landings. Then came up with the idea of, if you have a geostationary satellite, so what that is you send a satellite up on and put it into a locked orbit around Earth. So if it was above us, it'd be spinning around at the same rate the Earth is spinning, so that satellite would be up there all the time. So you can see what's coming next. So you've got a fixed base up there. Could you get a cable and drop it all the way down to the ground, anchor it at the bottom, then you can climb up into space like Jack and the Beanstalk? And everybody laughed and thought it was science fiction. And it remained like that for ages because all the excitement was on rocket stuff because it looks great, it's brilliant, and this is a bit boring really, it's just a thing going up, a strand going up into space. At the turn of the century, so the 2000s came around, everybody had millennial challenges, and NASA had one with their Advanced Concepts division, and they gave several $7 million to a guy called Bradley Edwards, one of the rocket scientists, and said, we've heard about the space elevator, take it apart for us, do a feasibility study. Is it actually doable or is it just science fiction? So he went away. It took him about 4 years to actually do this properly. Looked into it all, and if anybody's interested, I'll show you some of the summary stuff. And he said, basically, right, satellite up there, yeah, we can build that. We've got 500,000 kilograms of stuff up on the International Space Station, easy, well, relatively. Then the stuff on the ground, yep, we could do all that, because that's you'd actually build it on the sea rather than the land, and you'd use oil and gas technology. So you move it around a bit. The oil and gas boys know how to do all that stuff. Then the way you would do it, the elevator, normally when you get into a building, the elevator cage is attached to a rope, which then pulls up, the rope moves and pulls you up to the top of the building and winds it up on a big drum. The way the space elevator works is by a tether. So the rope actually stays still, so the piece of material that connects the space station with the ground stays still, and then the elevator cage clamps onto it and pulls itself up. You could build that elevator cage with today's technology. So there are 4 things. The satellite, doable. Stuff on the ground, doable with today's technology. The elevator cage, doable. It can pull itself up into orbit. The technology exists already to do that. The only thing was the material that tether's made out of. The problem is there's no material strong enough. And to get your head around that, think about this. If you're standing on an infinitely high cliff and you've got some really, really strong steel and you start paying it out of the cliff, the stuff that dangles over the edge, it gradually has more and more weight. Yeah? And then what happens is it pulls on the bit you're holding, and ultimately that weight overcomes the tensile strength of the cable and it snaps. It's called a breaking length. Interestingly, anybody been in these really high, tall buildings, even Petronas Towers, Burj Al Khalifa, or whatever, in the Middle East? Have you noticed in these really tall buildings, is there an elevator that goes from the ground floor right to the top in one go? Now, the ones that you've been in, you get out into an observation deck, don't you? And then you get to another elevator and go to the top. The reason is, elevator cables with all the safety stuff, because of this breaking length, they can only drop in 400-meter lengths. So buildings are constrained to 2 elevator drops, 800 meters, that's as high as they go. The interesting thing is that when we start looking at the Space Elevator project, and you get that tether, and look at the stuff behind it. So these are some graphics the Space Elevator people play with. That's what the ground looks like. This is some of the stuff in orbit. That's a dizzying thing here. It's a bit vertigo here. The thing is graphene strong enough? Well, the nanoplates aren't. But do you remember I told you about the CVD process? At the moment, it's not good enough to make this stuff continuously. There's a hell of a lot of work going on this. And if you can make it perfectly, it's called single crystal graphene. So it's a perfect sheet of graphene. You start making it in very, very long lengths, continuous lengths. It turns out it's actually strong enough to be the material for the Space Elevator tether. Stronger than Kevlar, all these other things. It could do the job. And that will be a totally game-changing material. But you can imagine that actually making this stuff is quite a challenge, because you're talking about a single molecule that's going to be hundreds of millions of kilometers long. It sounds impossible. But think about this. In 2017, this is 2 years ago, in China, in Peking University, they managed to make single crystal graphene 500 centimeters long. That's a single molecule. That is mad. It's huge. That's an indicator that this can actually be done. So this is just some graphics showing you where these are all the traditional materials, looking at where the strength is. I won't go into the stuff behind this. These are where carbon nanotubes are. Do you remember those nanotubes I told you about at the beginning of the talk? That's where they are. They're quite strong. But the problem is nobody can make them long enough. And that's where graphene sits, right high up. That is doable. So the guys that are actually working on this at the minute, the rocket scientists, space elevator engineers, they know that this is actually strong enough to actually make this a reality. It'll take 30 years. But the point is, it actually could be doable. So thank you very much for uncovering that one. I'm getting lots of people tapping the watches at the back. Hopefully that's been of interest to you. I can't take any more questions because we've just run out of time.